Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James Donaldson Brink, and we are one community today. We're going to be talking about which game and hardware piece or hardware handheld should win in 2023. And I got to say, the competition is hot, and it heated up even more come the last week with the OLED Steam Deck. I also want to throw in a couple of just like, let's do some guesstimations, some guesses and stuff like that for Game of the Year for just, Game of the Year and some runner-ups and stuff like that. Let me get my chat up and going. I don't think I have chat going properly right now. Just give me a second. And also, I have a story. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it here or on Twitch. But my son tried to kill me with that thing today. This whole side is sore. It was an accident. Still was not great. So if you see me favoring my left side, it's because it's probably going to bruise. Okay. The little demon. The demon over there. That right there. Okay. Andre, welcome. Probably not going to be here up, but have fun, everyone. Oh, Andre. Steamy Deck. I'm going to have to go with the Steam Deck. Yes, you will. How's it going? Rachie, I will go with OLED tablet with a Pega gamepad. An OLED tablet. Interesting. That is an interesting choice. Wolf. Welcome. That Cat Smith for you. What are you laughing at? And then he says hi. Hello, that Cat Smith for you. Steam Deck Nights, Odin 2. Maybe. I'm not going to... Is the Odin 2 out? I don't think I realized that the Odin 2 is out. I knew it was coming out, but I have not tested it yet. Or, there is some news there. Let me get into this a little bit. This is what you can expect from tonight's stream. Not going to be the longest stream as I am a little sick and it makes me a little out of it. So you'll see me like pause for a few minutes, or not for a few minutes. I'm not a politician. But makes me a little out of it. But you'll see these are our contenders for now. If you want me to throw more in there, I can. This is not meant to be, I'm in a place to necessarily decide. I'll do it like I like to do community. Like last year we did a community poll and all that stuff to determine best game, best hardware, whatever. And we're going to do the same thing. So maybe even tie in some giveaways into it. So I will have to say I have bought the Legion Go. So I will own the Legion Go, the Steam Deck. I am looking to get the Steam Deck OLED tomorrow. We'll see if I can afford it. I will not be picking up a Portal anytime soon, but who knows, maybe next year sometime in the early year I'll be able to pick it up with funds, especially as I'm starting to do more videos, which helps with the coffers. And you'll also notice that to do a little bit more announcements, I did not release a podcast episode yesterday. Multiple reasons, personal reasons, nothing like super personal, just funerals and stuff to deal with, and being sick and all that. So it made it kind of difficult, and I haven't queued up an extra podcast episode. Okay, so let's get back in the chat, and then we will get into our news. We're going to go over news first, and then we're going to go into the having fun and talking about each one of these things and see what people have to say. Satanic, welcome. That Cat Smith for you. I'm just maniacally laughing for literally no reason. I just like doing it to freak some people out. You don't freak me out. I enjoy it. Sometimes I like a good villain in the chat. Rachie, the handheld award show. It's not what this is per se. This is like the pre-show. The handheld award show would be fun to have some people get on with the podcast or something like that and do that. But there's no spectacle here. Just me doing what I do best. Talking with you guys. Satanic, OLED is very tempting tomorrow. OLED portable monitor may be another alternative. Use the Deck or Series S. Yes, agreed. Another alternative. The biggest thing is I cover a lot of this stuff, and I want to make sure I'm just like I haven't been doing a good job with like alternative handhelds, alternative medicine, alternative handhelds, Chinese specifically, made and bred ones. Even though everything is pretty much made in China on this list, there's just too many to cover. I'll pick mainstream ones that are done by big companies because I know I'm gonna get the best bang for my buck in the sense of coverage and all that. Okay. Oh, Cat Smith, for you. Do we know when the Legion glasses come out? I want to get a pair of Legion glasses actually super bad. I might actually put it on my Christmas list. And next week, I think we're going to be going over deals, going over the holiday sales and everything and what I'm kind of excited for, but I want to hear what you guys are excited for. So also want to note that. That Cat Smith, for you. My X-Real Air AR glasses are not working with my Steam Deck, and I don't know exactly why, but I have a theory why. Oof, that sucks, man. Raichi, for the price, wouldn't be better an OLED monitor? Depends. If a big OLED monitor, maybe. I already have. This is an OLED, I don't think, but this is an HDR. Really, this Aurorus, is it a gigabyte? I can't remember. MSI maybe. Monitor is pretty good. It's a 4K, 144 hertz monitor with HDR, and it's pretty sick. That being said, I can't really stream with the HDR because streaming doesn't like it. Okay. What's up, Cascoder? Dude, I recorded a video on the whole, I still need to release it. I don't even think it will do well now because it's been passed, but I recorded a whole video on fixing the game industry. Maybe I need it. I'll edit it and try to get it out in one form or another. Wolf. Yes, that one does look fun. Wolf, did you see the video I put in Discord about the top 10 survival games this year? Ooh, maybe we can end on that. Let me don't switch. I don't want to show any personal messages. There we go. Where did you put it? Oh, there it is. Okay. I will put it right here in case we have time. We'll watch it.
Hey, everyone.
Bam. Okay. Or maybe we'll watch it in Twitch, on Twitch. So I'll go over there for a little bit. I'll try it too, at least. We'll see. We'll see how long I can last. It's when I start doing like rigorous things and putting my brain to work when I start to not feel when I feel worse. That Cat Smith, for you, my Steam Deck won't output video if there's a separate cable connecting the hub and the deck together, and I think that might be the reason why it's not working for my. There probably is a power issue. You need to yes, if it's plugged into the dock and you don't have proper enough power, it won't work. That's why I say what the deck comes with for a power adapter is not good enough. I've been saying that for a year now because in certain circumstances, it just doesn't work well. A lot of the other companies do a beefier power adapter, but the deck and Valve can't. I kind of just a little bit of it's those little things that bother me with the deck where Valve would be slaying it if they just did a few things. And I honestly don't like that they kind of lie to us. Now, that being said, these are hardware people, and they do have an opinion, and their opinion can be correct. But this will be out in a different video. The OLED or the Steam Deck could have been upgraded to the Z1 processor because they said, oh, there's no good generational bumps of, no good new GPU or APUs that they could have used when the ROG Ally works fine. And set at the same TDP is definitely a better processor. So I just don't know. I don't like I don't like them talking like that when we have evidence. Okay, let's see here. I do apologize. I'm ranting a little bit, and I want to do a video on that, but it's gonna get so much hate. That Cat Smith video. My Steam Deck only outputs video if the hub has a built-in cable. Interesting. Yeah, that could potentially be a part of it. Cascoder, considering 505 Games lost 30% of its staff today, it's typical, or at least the owner of 505 Games. Raichi, I'm excited for Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. There's a chance it's stronger than the Steam Deck for emulation. Oof, yes. Stronger in a lot of different ways, for sure. Like, I mean, even if the hub has power, it still doesn't output if there's a separate... Interesting. I don't know what to say there. I haven't run into that issue with AR glasses because I don't have any AR glasses. Yeah, what will have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, guys? You may be correct, but it doesn't mean you're right. Yeah, well, I think they're... Well, no. It just depends. It's their device. I just think it's a big miss with a hardware refresh as big as this one was. They could have slept in a different APU. Once again, I know that it takes a lot of work, but they could have done it. Okay, so first up, I want to go through a couple of things that are kind of like, because I cover the news, I cover things that are new. We'll go through a couple of pieces, and then we'll get to our rankings. So just hold on tight, and let me know what you got, anything new that you want me to talk about up here. I'll put it up there. You seem to be the only, that Catsmith for you. It could be. There's so many different combos that it can play into with that type of issue. But yeah, that does suck. Okay, Congregate, Digital Bros cut jobs in growing wave of video game industry layoffs. And yeah, so just in relation to like what these are, Digital Bros, which owns Control publisher 505 Games and other studios, is laying off 30% of its workforce, roughly 130 people, as part of an organizational review. It announced Tuesday the job losses will largely impact Digital Bros studios, according to a new release. Beyond 505 Games, Digital Bros Entertainment owns DR Studios, Terria, Kunos, Infinity's, so a bunch of indie style games. It's because they probably made some plays on these games and they just didn't, and some didn't work as well as the game industry is rough sometimes. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. But layoffs in the game industry, I know other companies do hire, and there's a lot of them. I'm just hoping that everyone lands on their feet. I don't know. Like after layoffs in the software industry, and there's a I've read a couple things on this. There's a recession, or like there is essentially a silent job loss market in software and in white collar work. So the reason I say this is that this will most likely hurt our games that we get. This will also hurt getting games improved. There's no way that cutting 130 people is going to improve the performance of games. Oftentimes, companies that get cut first, or areas that get cut first, are QA. Is usually one of the first ones to go. PR, HR, stuff like that can also go. Oftentimes, they do layoffs just to do layoffs to get rid of the underperforming people, and then they hire back on more over the next few years. That's oftentimes a thing, but it can be a little damaging because other people have to pick up the slack. It's not like they weren't doing anything. Okay, I don't know if you guys care about this type of news, but I like to cover it, especially game development and developer stuff, as it affects me. Let's see. Raichi, Humble and Prime Gaming layoff. Oh, is there a like Humble bundle? Let's see here. Okay, making sure that's not playing. Oh, Humble. So like Humble bundle, right? What? Dude, and you know what's the worst? Because you know why they're doing this too. It also helps their books for the next year. I really hate, like, the holiday season is supposed to be the best time of the year where you're supposed to be like merry, jolly, everything like that, and they lay you off. You know what the worst time of the year is to get a job? The holidays. They lay you off right in November, and then November and December is nearly impossible to get another job. You can do it. Like it's a flip of the coin if you do it, or if you have good connections and all that. I know people that have done it. But if you definitely wait too long and hit December, then it's just, yeah, not happening. But yeah, no, that sucks. Yeah, and it goes further into more, Amazon Games, which cuts 180 jobs. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's not like Amazon Games has been doing amazing, like a very expensive product that is, and they really should have gone for a couple of super creative, easy to land games. Like they could still do an MMO that's just creative. They could do an MMO 7 Days to Die kind of style. There's a lot of games and a lot of styles out there that they could go for that with a big enough team would do really well, but don't need a massive team, and they could have like cut their losses and do what a lot of investors do, which is like a stacked or a diverse portfolio. So they'll either they'll stack it or they'll invest in multiple of the same thing to hopefully the top dogs that are in a play, let's say with AI, they'll then, one of those dogs will win, paying for everything else plus 10xing. Or they'll diversify and get into a couple of different plays and hoping that one of those diversifies. The game companies that do that type of stuff would probably help too. Would also help them too. Rachie, more layoffs equals better Christmas bonus for CEO. Yeah, don't get me started on that, Rachie. It's not like CEOs need any bonuses. They make so much money. Rachie, people should start thinking about learning construction. It pays well and there is a need. Rachie, there is, but honestly, if there's an area that needs better regulation, it's construction. The amount of people destroying their bodies before they hit a certain age is crazy. I know some. Construction is also one that can be automated away. People don't realize 3D printing and stuff like that. Not like it's going to be for everything, but it's every job that you can think of, bar maybe even trainers for AI are going to be reduced in the next 20 years. Meaning like we're not going to be getting like half the jobs out there already at tech jobs, game, whatever, are lies. It makes them look good, or they can report it on for tax. Like there's so many reasons that they do it, and they're lies, and they're not getting called out for it. And I know they're lies because some of them I applied for, and I've talked to people, and they just did not care. They're not hired. They're actually not hiring. I've applied a place where they're like said they're hiring on their website, and they told me they were not hiring. Okay. Reapa, welcome. I feel like Amazon focusing on MMOs made sense from a cloud business perspective, but the MMO boom died in like 2010. It did not. There are still a couple of companies, or there's still MMOs that do okay even after 2010. It's a hard one, and it needs to be revisited. Meaning, it's fine to do that, but a fantasy MMO, holy shit! Like that's the same thing everything else is. Where are my zombie MMOs? I mean, we do have some, and they do okay. I can't remember. Is it a zombie one? What's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. But yeah, no, there's a lot of different areas that they could go into. Like Final Fantasy 14 is a great example. MMOs aren't dead. It's just to get a successful MMO, you need to have so many people playing it, paying, and all that. And then on top of that, they need to dedicate potentially years of their life to be really successful in this MMO. It's a very daunting task, so you're asking a lot. There needs to be a give and take in between somewhere. That's kind of my problem with MMOs. Honestly, MMOs on a handheld like Steam Deck would probably, like Target, would probably do really well. Because if I could play an MMO that would be like, let's say Dead Space-esque, and drop it and pick it up and drop it and then just have fun like that and go over to a friend's house and play it, I 100% would play that. Cascoder, in terms of MMO boom, I'm talking about when everyone and their mother wanted to make WoW killer. MMOs are not dead, but these companies want Fortnite killers today. They do. And they're finding out that a Fortnite killer is the same thing as an MMO killer. Killers in the sense of these companies have been failing at making Fortnite competitors for years now too. They're not realizing you cannot just throw huge, large amounts of money at something. You need to do what a lot of these companies do and start out small and grow it out. So, I don't know. We're getting into a lot of MMO talk. Eureka, MMOs need a lot of people to play the game and have money coming in. They do and don't. Depends. There are games that don't have monthly income, like don't have monthly costs in the sense, or bills or charges, subscriptions. That's it, and do fine. Once again, I'm sick. My brain's just not like processing at 100%, so I can't remember everything. People probably looking like, yeah, he's mentally ill. No, I just like, yeah, sick. Nerdified, am I getting the Steam Deck OLED? There's a 50-50 chance. If I cannot get the limited edition, then I will probably wait a few weeks, but I am going to attempt to get the limited edition tomorrow. I already ordered the Legion Go and have it coming in tomorrow, Nerdified. And I will be doing an unboxing, either short or stream. I don't know if people want to see a stream. I also will be gearing up to do a lot of streams and doing festive holiday stuff soon too. I want to take apart all these machines after I get some stuff done with them. So, Cascoder, now it's going to recess because Fortnite isn't lucrative anymore and Epic Games Store is a massive loss. Cascoder, the Epic Store was almost always going to be a loss. And I hope that they understood that, because they were giving away free games and they probably weren't making up that money through sales. I bet you there's sales and they're exclusives. There's so much stuff they're doing. It's a long play game. And it's still, we're hitting close to where it needs to start paying off, and it probably won't. But if they stop now and they pull a Google, all of it will be for loss. If they keep it up and just maybe do some changes and do some strategic deals, Epic Games will come out on top. Maybe stop giving away games, but I don't know. All I know is that, there's no way it was going to be a boom. They're giving just the amount of everything that they give away. And it's surprised that people are surprised that is otherwise. Fortnite is very much lucrative. Fortnite is very lucrative still. Just because, and it's what was paying the Epic Game Store bills. That's what people don't realize. Fortnite makes $1 billion plus a year, from my understanding. It can make less now, but it's still, to say that it's a loss leader or anything like that is very, very silly. Not saying that you're wrong, Cascoder, per se. That's my opinion, and I believe that's the way it is. Yeah, Casman, for you, I think you missed my message about factory reset. I did. You got to at me if you really want me to see it. Hi. How's it going, man? Hopefully you're still here. I meant to say hi. I'm sorry. You're going to have to re-put it in. Nerdified, I picked up the PlayStation Portal today, and I'm super surprised how well it works. I think because I wasn't expecting much. No, I was expecting to be the best remote play device that you can get. Because if they can't get that right, then what were they doing? This is a super simple device that they built. The PlayStation Portal is very simple, very much already like tech and stuff they've been like companies have coming out with for a year or two. They just very much improved every aspect of it that they could. So, never mind. I don't know why it didn't work last stream. It's okay, Wolf. I know sometimes it's kind of weird. Chalice, I can't decide between Deck OLED or ROG Ally. I am going to be coming out with a video very soon comparing all three. I've been waiting to get a Legion Go. And luckily, I might be even adding into that video, or maybe I'll make an addendum video with the Steam Deck OLED. But the Steam Deck OLED's performance doesn't really change. That being said, there is a reason to get the Steam Deck, to get the Legion Go, and to get the ROG Ally. So I'm going to be coming out with a video to help people that are on the fence on which one to get. This is kind of my bread and butter too. Sometimes is doing recommendations like this. So, and I do think there is a reason to get one over the other. There's a device for each person out there in the sense of your gameplay style, what you want to play on it, what battery life, and just what to expect. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a stream. I want to do streams for like doing fun, opening up the device, modifying it, and doing all that. I still don't know. I want to do a Deck HD replacement screen, and then maybe what I can do is do like replace the RAM on the Steam Deck. Oh, but do I want to replace the RAM on my old Steam Deck and then like do a giveaway with it? Or I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know. There's a lot of fun stuff we can do. A lot of choice, a lot of things to do. Nerdified. I only want the special edition Steam Deck. I sold my Steam Deck for the Legion Go, but that special edition is fire. Nerdified. It really is fire. The Legion Go has a lot of interesting things to it, but I will have to admit the Steam Deck is my favorite controller so far. Like the controllers on it, even though I don't use the trackpads much on it, the Steam Deck is just an all-around nice device. The ROG Ally's controls aren't quite as nice, but everything else is a better experience on the ROG Ally for me. Bar battery life, of course, but I'm usually playing in my bed or on the couch for like an hour at a time. I'm not usually playing for too many hours. M2J, welcome, man. Can't wait to pre-order the OLED tomorrow. Hopefully it ships fast. Oh, same. A week. Oh, shoot. I hope it doesn't get stolen because I'm going to be most likely gone for Thanksgiving. I don't want my deck to be stolen. So keep an eye on that too, guys. We're going to have a whole new set of videos for, oh, my deck was stolen. That Smith for you. I factory reset my deck and I still didn't fix the X-Rail error not working with it. It's partially working, just not the video. Like the audio and sensors work, but fine, but it refuses the output video. It sounds like a data issue. Honestly, it sounds like something to do with your dock that you're doing it through. That's the only time I've had issues like that is through dock stuff. So either it needs a firmware update or it just doesn't work. I'll be honest, Smith for you. That's what it sounds like. I agree, Nerdified. It looks so good, but I really want the Legion Go. I know. Well, you guys don't need to make a decision right now. You can wait for me, and I do promise. I know I'm not the best this year at fulfilling my promises because I've been overwhelmed with so much stuff in life that I will be getting, at bare minimum, a simple comparison video out on all three devices this month. Hopefully sooner the better, honestly. And then I will be doing additional content throughout the rest of the year on all four of these devices, which is this original, well, probably bar the Steam Deck original. I'll probably switch over to more of the Steam Deck OLED if I get it, the Legion Go, the ROG Ally, and then I might be getting a device that's a little bit lower power. Wolf, I will get back to your email tonight. Sorry, it's been very busy this week, Wolf, and I do apologize. And I was sick yesterday. I couldn't do anything yesterday. I just stared at the TV yesterday. I did not feel well. And a friend that had a similar sickness, I don't know, he might have had the same thing, says there's a fourth part of this, which is throwing up to the sickness. And I haven't hit that yet, and I'm hoping I don't hit that stage. It's like a rocket. You like start, I think with sicknesses, it's like you start out, headache. Chest is tight, and like it was from like congestion, sinuses, like the stage 2 sinuses. Stage 3 is like dizzy and feeling weak and the night sweats and stuff like that. And then stage 4 is throwing up. I hope not. I know that sounds horrible. Welcome, Chad. How's it going? And Kat, and hopefully baby. Those orange vents and translucent shell, Nerdified. I know they that limited edition collectors, whatever it is, Steam Deck. And there is a note for that. Anyone that's looking to do it, make sure your account is qualified. You have to. I guess let's bring that up. Let's bring that up. This is one of the topics today. I want you guys to make sure you can get it if you're. Wolf, I remember someone said they returned the Legion Go because it was uncomfortable to hold. Yeah, it could be. We'll see. I refuse to say X. Oh. Yeah, they're okay. So, probably should do repost. Yeah. Okay. It is. Speaking of hot, I'm already starting to get hot for being sick. Okay. Before we'll move on, we're going to get to the thing soon. So, so this is it right here. You have to be in the US or Canada. November 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific time is when it's going to go live to buy it. So it's going to be a whole new Steam Deck stuff again. And you also, so to purchase the limited edition Steam Deck OLED model, you need to be in the United States or Canada. Your account needs to be in good standing. Your account needs to have made a purchase on Steam before November 2023, which I thought it was 2022, but it's 2023, and only one unit may be purchased per account, which I think all this was kind of what the requirements were for the last Steam Deck. So there's no new and better OLED handheld in the gaming stream. Oh my gosh, someone just throwing away their deck. Yeah. So there you go. That's the requirements, just so people know. M2J, if the limited wasn't etched, I would definitely go for it, but I don't want the etched screen. I could understand that. The etched screen is definitely not for everyone, but I've had the etched and I've had not the etched, and to be fair, I play enough in the house it doesn't bother me, but yeah. That cast Smith for you, but Brink, you're not very hot. Oh, that's mean. I feel hot, but on the appearance, I'm not. I get it, cast Smith for you. Thank you. Ruined my day. I'm just messing. Reapa, my Steam Deck doesn't output on my 1440p 32-inch Samsung monitor, cheap OLED LED TV, but it works on my portable monitor 8-inch. So with that, make sure you can see if you can update that monitor. Most of them have firmwares that you should be able to update. Make sure if you're using, let's say, a dock, that you're using try maybe a larger power adapter. Oh my gosh, my arm hurts. A larger power adapter for the stand, and just see if you can get that to work. Nerdified, I have the Legion Go already, but that limited edition is like that ex-girlfriend you wouldn't mind playing with again after she's got a makeover. Oh, that's brutal. IMO, Legion Go is extremely comfortable to hold, better than the Ally. The weight difference doesn't affect me. Yeah, Nicholas, that's really good to know, and I will know for sure tomorrow. Chalice, I'm really leaning towards the OLED. If I can get 4 hours of battery playing Cyberpunk 2077, I'm all for it. The problem is, though, like, it's not a consistent experience on the Steam Deck. Cyberpunk 2077 is not going to play 4 hours, with Cyberpunk 2077. It's going to play an hour and a half to 2. Maybe 2. It's going to be played 2. It's going to be 2. It's not going to be 4, though. And I think the numbers even match that with what I've seen with reviews for the OLED. Wolf, I hope you feel and get better. Thank you, Wolf. And Wolf also says it's the same. But like Cat Smith for you said. Okay, so I'm not going to stick on this one. Forbes. Ridiculous title, and they love doing these ridiculous things. Why more employers want to hire people based on their video game skills? I explore millennials and Gen Z in careers, education, and workforce. It's interesting, and I'm curious, but I've heard so much crap before in my life. Like, it would be cool. Here is a stat that'll blow your mind. It definitely blows me away whenever I share it. It's predicted that 65% of third graders in America today will eventually work in careers and occupations that don't currently exist. They're not going to be working. Yeah. Okay. How do we prepare for the future like that? My answer is that we need to give young people access to robust academic. Okay. come on. Okay, well, as part of the research that we went into producing, the Game to Work report Manpower Group analyzed some 11,000 games across 13 genres to identify the kinds of professional skills gamers develop by playing video games. For example, for games that fall under the strategy, puzzle, and quiz umbrella, such as StarCraft, Civilization, Pac-Man. Oh, dude, that's why I'm so successful in life, apparently. Not saying I'm successful. I'm joking. It's because I played so much StarCraft. Works with friends at League of Legends also. That's how I also got toxic and called people names. Gamers develop skills like decision-making, planning, concentration, and persistence. Honestly, if it wasn't for some other things, I think some of these things would be better. But I am better than some other people I know. And I do play games, and so, I don't know, maybe it's true. But it is kind of interesting. People always forget that you do learn skills through all this. It just depends on how much games you play. Some people just play the same game over and over again and don't realize that there's other games out there to play to maybe build your other skills. It goes on in this article to just explain the different skill sets that could help. I would like to see a better correlation between getting hired because you play video games and not. I feel like more and more it's going to become like the golf, and people will play games with each other and network through playing games as opposed to golf. We'll see. MTJ, I think Digital Foundry got like 2.5 hours of Cyberpunk. Yeah, but they had FSR turned off and some others. Well, maybe FSR would actually improve the battery life. I thought that it got like 2, but you're probably right. 2.5 MTJ. Definitely not 4 though. Rachie, the Go stand should be great to play on the bed. Oh, the stand alone is another thing I'm excited for. Traveling. So here's the thing. The Deckmate, it was going to be my go-to for very vibrant games like Persona 5 and some other stuff with the OLED. There'll be games I'm very much going to be playing with the Deck OLED. But there's other games, like if I'm going on a trip, I'm just going to take the Legion Go. Honestly. The Legion Go seems like the perfect travel companion. It doesn't have a connector for the middle piece, but I'm going to 3D print one of those. It just seems like the perfect device for people on the go. Yes, it's big. I'm okay with that. I can break it down to make it fit anywhere. I'm good at fitting large things in small places. So take with that how you want, I guess. Oh, Wolf was behind on stream and didn't know. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people get behind on stream and didn't know. Don't know. Chad, I am doing good. How's everyone else? I mean, I'm sick and had a friend pass away over the week, but besides that, I'm doing good. Which I guess I'm always fairly doing good. So, Rachie, all your handhelds this year combined is still cheaper than the highest tier iPhone. Combined? Damn, I don't like that, Rachie. That's crazy. I got an Anker 555 USB-C 8-in-1 dock works with everything. I use Steam Deck, Power Brick, it works. If I put the safe mode external display setting, put it in desktop mode, it doesn't. Oh, interesting. It doesn't display anything, that is. Yeah. Anwar, good morning, everyone. Can we fit a new OLED screen on this old Steam Deck? No. You wouldn't be able to, for myriad of different reasons. But we'll talk about that in a second. Well, the reason why I say no is that depending on how it's got a new chassis to hold everything, like a new internal piece that holds the new battery, that holds things together. And the reason we'll see. I bet you people mod it and get it to work. I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't put money on it at this point. But with the existing monitor, you have to take the back out and you have to unscrew stuff. With the new monitor, from my understanding, is completely removable without removing the back, which is awesome. Rachie, AR glasses are the best. Yeah, I can't wait to get me a pair. I do plan on getting the Legion glasses is the one I'm trying to go for. I need to work on some other, I'm just so sporadic with everything. I want to do more reviews, and so I might look at contacting some companies for reviews. Wolf, wait, will the kill switch fit on the OLED? Yes, it will. Raichi, AR. That Smith for you. Wolf, it will fit. Nerdified, you're getting any carrying bags for Legion Go? Ooh, that's not a bad thing. I think I'm going to shop next week. And I think the Legion Go should work. Where is my... you know my favorite one, the Tom Talk carrying side sling bag. That's probably what I'll use it with, or my day bag, but I do plan on getting a new day bag. I'm going to be so bruised. If you're new, I'm going to give it a story maybe at the end of this or on Twitch about how this gnome almost killed me via child delivery method. And now my whole left side's going to be bruised. Cascoder, successful guild leaders make great managers. Many accountants play EVE Online hardcore. Dude, Cascoder, I would hire someone that's like an EVE Online player in a heartbeat if I know that they could stay away from EVE Online for a little bit, because some of those guys are hardcore, like you said. Nerdified, I'm thinking of trying to get the limited edition tomorrow. What's the return policy in case I want to stay with the Legion? I don't know what the return policy on Steam Decks are. I know when you buy stuff through Best Buy, like the ROG Ally and the Legion Go, Barb, maybe, like, depending on what account status you have, I have a decent account status with them. You get I think you can do returns with 0 stocking fees, like restocking fees. That's pretty good. Through Valve, their return policy is probably okay. I don't know, though. It'd probably take a while for you to get your money back. Actually, I haven't heard of too many people just returning the Steam Deck. I will be giving a detailed rundown of all 3 systems, though, soon. MTJ, I've got 3 different sling bags coming tomorrow from Amazon to test out, and which one... Oh, dude, let us know which one you like more. Let us know in Discord. I'd love to know. I'm always up for... I think I might be getting into my accessory phase again. Like I did a huge accessory phase like a year ago. I'll probably be getting into another one soon. The Tom Talk for Steam Deck should fit the Legion. Yeah, I think it would. It fits it fit my 10-inch GVD WinMax 2. Yuripa, Brink, I guess you're doing an accessories vid for the Legion Go. Oh, I'm going to be doing an accessory. I know my ROG Ally content is super late. A lot of crap happened over the last few months, and nothing like horrible. It's just life, catching up with life. But yeah, I plan on doing a lot of content for all the devices. I will be picking up accessories and doing just all the recommended stuff for the season. Raichi, imagine comes out nowhere. Xiaomi reveals the best value handheld. I can return the Legion all the way until January. Oof, that's crazy. Nerdified from Best Buy. Yeah, and Best Buy is awesome with the return policy. That's why I know people give Best Buy crap and all these companies crap. I like Best Buy. I like what these companies do. Raichi, EVE Online Vanguard is near. I can feel it. I was a Dust 415 player. Nice, Raichi. Okay. Thank you, Wolf, with all the links and everything. You're doing awesome. Okay, so Suicide Squad games resurfaces with big map and live service plans. I'm not going to go much further than this. This is just foreshadowing. We'll see. That says, with big map and live service plans. Live service is an interesting one. People are saying this is dead on arrival. I'll be honest, I'm like one of the only ones I know of that is excited for this game, and I'm probably going to be uber disappointed. All the stuff I've seen looks pretty good. So that's all we're going to cover on that. We need to get into our last a little bit. MTJ, Matey J, Amazon has holiday return window going on, so you can have it until January 31st. Yes, but they don't have when they launch. I believe most of these things launch on Best Buy. I think you can get the ROG Ally though on. Yeah. Okay, guys, you ready for this? I want people to shout out into chat. Which one of these devices do you think belongs in first place? And and this is the thing. Maybe we'll probably do one more of these live videos before the end of the year where we actually solidify everything and just like make a blog post on gamesrevealed.com indicating which one won. But these are the ones that are the mainstream. I kind of want to throw them in here, and they're kind of the newer ones. There's like one or two I'm probably missing, and that like the 1X Fly I should have added in here, and I just don't know if I have the 1X Fly. I just don't think it's going to rank. Not that it's a bad device. I just think that everything else is just a little better. Yeah, I don't think I have the 1X Fly in here. Well, maybe this one is. Is that the one? No, that's the INEO. Oh, well. We could throw this. Wait, where is it? Oh, I don't have it in here, do I? Let's see here. Let me grab something for you guys. We'll do a little bit of a it's not really a sponsor, but it's a deal that I have with Bones Coffee. Throw that in here. Yeah. There you go. Muddy up the waters. So, if you like coffee, you will love Bones Coffee. BonesCoffee.com. No, but BonesCoffee.com. Use the code TH3BRINK, and you'll get 20% off your. If you've not bought coffee before through there, I think you get 20% off. Or if you have, you get like somewhat of a discount. It also gives me whatever. I love Bones Coffee, so just saying they have holiday flavors. It's really good. It smells really great. Strawberry cheesecake's my favorite. Okay, let's continue on. I just figured I'd throw that in there. Let's see. Okay, people are throwing in Legion Go. Okay, let's see here. And we're going to be doing another one of these. This is just very superficial what information we've got now. We'll talk about each one. So no worries, guys. Nerdified. That's why they have so many used ROG Ally for sale at Best Buy because of the return policy. 100%. But they have really good ratings. So I would not like say, oh, they have so many returns, so it's a failed product. People were trying to say that. No, it's because they allow a lot of returns, and a lot of people got to go back and forth and everything, or would get just do whatever. The reviews for that device on Best Buy are pretty good, and with how many reviews that they have. So there's no way that that most people didn't keep it. Just a lot of returns, and that's how I got my Legion or my Ally. It was a returned one, so I got a really good deal. The Legion Go, I was trying to get a returned one. It just kept on popping up and down, and people were taking them so quick. I just didn't want to risk it because I have done that before where I tried buying a device that way. It ended up, they sold it at the same time as someone else got it, and I just never got it. Like, they had to ship something else out my way, and it took like an extra week, and I want to do content on this. I chose overnight shipping today for the Legion Go, because I got paid today, to get it tomorrow, so I could do content on it. But yes, I do agree, Schmike, that Legion is in beta. I agree. It's like a lot like the Ally. There's some kinks that need to be worked out. I'm totally fine with that. I will have to say, out of looks, if we're gonna rank this, maybe we'll do like looks, features, all that stuff. The Legion Go is gonna get blast for looks. Maybe we could do that. Okay, overall, my favorite, I think, let's see, Legion Go, OLED, Steam Deck, software, weight, and screen. Legion Go is first place. Legion Space has issues, but all they have at launch. The screen is amazing and immersive. I'm curious how Deck Revealed or the Revealed project works on it. I probably should rebrand it, that name. I don't know. But yeah, the Revealed project, I need to get working on that. I want it to work with all these devices. The PlayStation, I would have to probably do a hacked version of it, but I could probably get it to work. I just don't have one. Let's see here. So Wolf, Legion Go. Legion Go is on top. It's a beast. Legion Go is first. Remember before Christmas, Bones Coffee Bundle was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. I got that. In fact, I got the mug. Susie got me a mug for my birthday. I do need a Windows device, though. Maybe I should just keep my deck and get a Legion as well, probably Christmas time, so I can get the open box deal. I am going to do a lot of fun things with the Legion Go that you guys, I have so many plans that I hope succeed. I'm going to be getting an eGPU. This is the only device out of all these. Okay, I'm lying. These two are the only two devices that can do, okay, three. This is the One X player. I keep on forgetting this is the One X player. These three devices right here can do eGPUs that are just any eGPU that is USB 4. This one does not. This one's proprietary. But I will have to say, if you want an eGPU that's just going to work out of the box and it really just have a desktop replacement, essentially, this is going to be the winner. Valve continues to disappoint me greatly with this, and this is another reason I wanted a newer APU, is to also include that newer chipset that would include USB 4 support. Brandon, I'm so excited, man. If everything works out, I should be ordering my 3D printer this weekend. Oh, dude, awesome, Chad. That's so awesome. Okay, let's start out with the lesser known to the newest released. I know that's kind of like weird. Throw it right here. Okay, guys. I am going to do I want your opinions, of course, but I am going to be doing a community. So make sure that if you're not subscribed yet to subscribe. Make sure to like this video, spread it, whatever. I will be doing a community version of this, and I will be doing a giveaway along with it, not a device, but I will be doing games giveaways or something like that. I'm not at that stage where I can just give away a device yet. I'd love to. I'd love to do Mr. B stuff and just be like, you get a device, you get a device, you get a device. You know, if anyone knows me, I like giveaways. Schmike, I was told Legion controllers have latency issues. I was told a lot of different things, but a lot of people like their Legion Go. So I don't know. It's really hard. I will be getting it in my hands tomorrow, and I will let you know. Legion is looking more and more appealing. Legion Go screen looks very similar to my OLED Switch in vibrancy. It's amazing. Yeah. Oh, really? I will have to say, a really good screen can really compete with OLED. But once you see an OLED, I think it still competes, but like you just right now, there's nothing that beats an OLED, but there's stuff that can get close to it. Nerfied. I was thinking of getting an Xbox Pro controller for the Legion. Oh, just to improve it. Yeah, I could see that. Chad, you're a very kind creator, Brink. I like giving away things. Honestly, I'd make a good Oprah. I could, yeah. Okay, chat. Everyone, look under your seats. No, I wish. Okay. 1X Player 2. It's a lot like the Legion Go. And in fact, it looks better than Legion Go. That's what's sad. I wish Legion, Lenovo would have just bought 1X Player and just made this device the same price as this and just added the stuff that's on here to here, because I think I would have liked it more. This does not look great. I get why they did it, but I don't think it looks good. This does look really good. Does it hit any one of these columns for overall? No, I'm sorry. It's software and some other stuff just doesn't quite hit it. Oh, I do apologize. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll be doing my story on here. I'm not going to be doing Twitch. My arm is killing me. Okay. I need to get a wrap or something. Okay, so it does, let's do the, okay. This will belong in runner-ups. I think it's where it belongs. We got this right here, the Ionocon. It's a good device on paper. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet of a device. Unfortunately, at the price and what you get, it's a Z1 processor. It can overclock, but it can only get you so far. All these other devices, like the Ally and the Legion Go, can hit similar TDPs. Not quite as high from my understanding, but it can hit, there's a great drop off of performance increase when you increase the TDP. Great big battery. It has LTE. It has a lot of stuff. Like on paper, this seems like the perfect. And if this would have been $700, there's a good chance it would have competed. But as of right now, the Steam OS doesn't work natively on it. So these touch pads are, from my understanding, just okay. There's a lot of this that just, it's too soon. I hope to see a new iteration of this when the new Steam Deck comes out. Not this new Steam Deck, but when the Steam OS officially comes out for everything, I'd like to see a new iteration on this device that tackles that. But from my understanding, it is cool. For some, it's amazing. For others, it's a disappointment. The PlayStation Portal. Yeah, 1K plus. That's if you got in early, Wolf. It's now, it's around $1,300 to $1,400. It's really expensive. PlayStation Portal really almost doesn't belong on this list, but it's going to sell well. I already we already know that it pretty much sold out. It's doing okay. Like, people like it. Mikkel has it, loves it. Of course, he's going to love it for various different reasons, but I'm not surprised. I honestly think I would like it. I've heard it is the best remote play device you can get is the PlayStation Portal. But it's super limited, and it does not take top crown on this. No. But let's go with the oldest of these three. This is the OLED. So think of this as the OLED version. The ROG Ally. Where do you belong? So these are we kind of knew where these were going to go. No surprise, but they're kind of just over here. They're really good for very specific people, but they would not be in the top three. The ROG Ally, this is my prediction, is going to be second, maybe third. Like, it's going to be around here. I don't know what you guys think, but this is going to be second or third, depending, for the year. And this is really subjective with what people. I'm going to do this now. Out of what people sells, probably out of cells, because this is coming out around the same time this is coming out. I bet you the OLED Ally Legion Go. If we're going for what I think is going to be the best out of these three, I have not got the Legion Go, but I can let you know tomorrow. I think it's going to go something along the lines of this is my take. This is what I think. That being said, I really like the Steam Deck. But I have not been playing my Steam Deck beyond Persona 5 on it for a long time. And this is a prediction. You got to remember, guys, this is what we're predicting. We'll do an official breakdown, do an official winner for the year, and just fun stuff. This is just this is all speculation. Have fun. Nerdified, are you skinning your Legion Go? Oh, I should skin it. Do you have any I don't know if you're on the Discord, but if you have any sites that have good skins, let me know. I'll skin it. I'd love to. And I'll do it on stream too. I haven't done that yet. I keep on promising I'm going to do that. Wolf, I wanted to just because the removable controllers, but now Legion has it. So yeah, that's right. Wolf, with the 1X Player 2. It does look better than the Legion Go, but the Legion Go is going to have that really good, it's going to have good support. And I do think that the software is going to greatly improve over the years. So, but for my list right now, what I'm hoping is that this is the list. We'll see though. It could easily be something along these lines of the Steam Deck. For me, depends on what I think of it over the next week. So I think I will like the OLED quite a bit. I think it will look really nice, and I do like the way the Steam Deck holds. I think for most people, if I was to give a gift to a lot of my friends that game that are traditionally console gamers, but sometimes PC game, but wanted to get them to convince to go more PC, I would be getting them the Steam Deck, hands down. For the general person, the Steam Deck is going to be top dog right here at first, with the ROG Ally and then the Legion Go. That's why I say it all depends. I will be doing my video, but it really depends on the person who's buying it. Schmike, did Legion sell out? It didn't. It sold out a little bit, but it's back. It was back after a day or two. Which for me might come down to buying both and deciding. Not a bad way to do it. Honestly, let me know. I need to do comments. Maybe we should do a Wolf. Wolf, I know I ask a lot. Let's start getting some forums in Discord down and let's start promoting them in YouTube so people can come into forums and start asking questions. I'd love to know what your guys' questions are when it comes to these three devices, as I will have all, like the OLED, whether or not it's the OLED or not, I will have an answer for the non-OLED version for sure on all three of these devices for people. So if you have questions, ask me, and I will try to include your question in the video I make. Sound good? BT Maverick, welcome. Long time no see. I know. Where have you been, man? Okay, let's see here. Raichi, the PSP was remote play, but Indie's way more. Yeah, Raichi, the PSP was, but you got to remember, like the remote play on the PSP and the PS Vita were just okay. This is dedicated, has really good Wi-Fi. It's all around a really good device for remote play. And with the OLED version with Wi-Fi 6E, I have to see how my router supports, if it supports that. This is going to be upgraded greatly. Its remote play capabilities are going to go through the roof too with that Wi-Fi 6. Cast Coder, never take anything Dreamcast guy says seriously. Wait, who said that about Dreamcast guy? Said there was a latency with the portal. Oh, okay, Dreamcast guy said there was a latency with the portal. Raichi. Yeah, so I hate to say this, but if they don't know what they're doing, which maybe he does or not, I don't know if I've watched Dreamcast guy much. I'm not saying he knows what he's doing or not, but it's easy to have a poor. If you have too many Wi-Fi devices, you can overwhelm your router. Your router is not good enough. You have the PlayStation is not hooked up properly. Everything's too far away from the router. If you don't, there's a lot of factors that go into latency with this device. From my understanding, it is the best device remote play, latency wise, and just almost all around experience. And I'm not surprised. That's what it's supposed to do. If it didn't do that one thing, it would be the Butterbot, but even worse from Rick and Morty. So, Wolf, you've tried forums. I know. Well, let's try to promote. Let's try to do like a hardware forum, or I want to do a whole new forum system, Wolf. And I want us to promote it really hard and see if we can get people to talk in it, to ask questions. We could also do a YouTube thing on it, but I'd prefer a forum. But yeah. Well, maybe we'll see. Trying to get people to use Discord again, including myself. I'm still lurking. This week is a little bit of an exception, as I've just had a hard week this week. Okay. Nicholas, the simplicity of the Steam Deck is great, but I haven't touched it since getting an Ally, and now a Legion Go. Power does matter. Nicholas, 100%. 100%. That's the thing. I get better battery life with my Legion Go. Not my Legion. My Ally. Oh man, I have such a hard time with all these names. With the Ally than the Steam Deck with Tony Hawk at lower TDP. Because I lowered the TDP, and I get the same performance as I do on the Steam Deck, because just for certain games, it will perform better even at lower TDPs. Sometimes the deck will too. It's a roll of the dice, but it's crazy what the Ally can do. The deck, though, experience-wise, getting people to play it, it just holds really well. I love the controller system on this more than any of these other ones. You got to give it to, like, if you want to say which one's the king of the last 3 years of just like at any one point, it'd be Steam Deck. If you're going to go buy a new system, you're going to be buying one of these two is the best one, especially if you want that performance. But until I get this, like I said, my prediction is it's going to be my prediction is that it's going to be something like, if everyone in the world was allowed to vote on this, it would probably go along the lines of this, and this. I think the Legion Go will do well, but I do think that the Ally has just been out long enough and there's enough people that played this over this, that have this over the Legion Go. It's just going to be this way. If you want to like take every person's vote into account, this is how it probably would go. OLED top, Ally, Legion Go. Big time nerds like us, probably this, and this kind of getting into the second place. Probably. I know a lot of you, and once again, I'm not trying to say Steam Deck is better or worse. This is just, opinions, of course. I still love the Steam Deck. I still recommend. I have a friend that I recommend the Steam Deck to over these other devices because I don't have to support it. He'd be asking me questions all over the place with these two, with the type of games he wants to play. With this, or like getting it to work even. With this, yes, he wouldn't be able to watch Netflix on it, but that's it. Everything else works. And it's very simple. Oh yeah, Chalice. Best Buy has an open box Legion Go for $556. Yep. Keep an eye on those open box deals. They are amazing on Best Buy. You get good deals through those. Keep an eye on those for both. I got the 1 terabyte because that's the one I could get tomorrow. So I spent a little extra. I said I was going to get the 1 terabyte, but that's just what was available. Yeah. Keep an eye on those sales. The Ally has tons open box, and because of the way Best Buy's policies work, it's warranties and stuff like that, it's worth doing it that way. You save so much money. So, hope that makes sense. Let's go over to games real quick, and then we'll do. Yeah, my thing is this. I still play my Steam Deck. I play my Ally a lot more, and I do expect, because it's bigger screen, I'm just going to be feeling like I'm in heaven with this. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little concerned about those controllers, though. If they're not comfortable enough, and I don't find enough use for this could get knocked down to third. And this could be bumped up to first for me and how often I use it. Or if there's enough games coming out that the deck will play on, maybe the deck would be first if it was Z1. I'll be honest. If they put a Z1 Extreme in there, the deck would be first. This would be it. That's what I wanted. I know I'm backtracking and everything like that. This can be a full desktop replacement, and I'm going to be doing some videos on that. This is a big deal. I don't think people realize. You can do eGPUs and everything with the Legion Go. Okay. The way I did this is kind of weird. We're going to drag and drop this onto this thing. So let's see. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to do games real quick. Okay, guys, which one? And I really wish they wouldn't have put like Resident Evil 4 in here. It is what it is, though. Which of these games would you put as the first? I haven't even played half of these. Yeah, we know that, Cascoder, for sure. Zelda. Nerdified. Nintendo is going to swoop back in and take the crown when they finally decide to drop a new one. Nerdified, I actually semi-agree. I also think people are going to... I think it will do really well performance-wise. But let's say this Deck 2 comes out... It's not going to come out next year. But 2025, when the Deck 2 comes out, I think the Deck 2, if they're on the right track, will take that crown and destroy it, potentially. Still, once again, Nintendo will probably outsell them, though. So it's all subjective. Schmike, does any other handheld allow you to power off while playing and power on and resume from where you left off? They all do. All these handhelds with Windows allows you to do it. I've done it with Tony Hawk and all that, but the Deck is the best one at doing it, and it's really fast at doing it. So if that's a really, really important feature, that's why it's my Persona 5, honestly, is it does it really well. I haven't tried Persona 5 on here on the ROG Ally. I have so many devices now. They have purposes now. So it's a running joke. I don't know if even people care about that joke, but yeah, it's my Persona 5 device. Raichi, do you think Atomic Heart is snubbed because of Russia? No. If you watched, Raichi, you watched me play, I feel like, Atomic Heart at the beginning of this year. I stopped streaming that halfway through because it started getting really boring. Is it a fascinating game? It has the problem of Starfield. Once I started going to different bases, they were all the same, it felt like. They were just too samey. And so, good. Oh, yeah, no problem, Schmike. Once again, I think it was a good game. Atomic Heart, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It could have gotten slightly snubbed because of Russia, but yeah, I don't know. It depends on what their takes on things are and all that. Who knows? True Blue Magic Dude, Spider-Man 2, although my game of the year is Dead Space Remake. Oh, True Blue Magic Dude, thank you. I'm curious if you guys, so Susie does content sometimes on here. She helps me with content researching, and she helps me with the podcast. She's on the podcast. I'm trying to get her. Oh, I hope she's not watching. I want to get her on. She's almost done recording all of Dead Space Remake, and it's good. She's funny because she gets scared. She's very animated. She talks a lot. She does a really good job, and she names things walruses. I'm trying to get her to do to release the video on her own channel. She doesn't have one. It'd be out of place on the Brink one, as it's just a personal channel, but maybe I'll get her to release. I don't know. She does it as a private video right now. So if you have a subscription with Games Revealed, you have access to that, and you also have access to a lot of extra stuff. I need to start selling that better, but it is what it is. I'm like 3 episodes behind. Like, they just need to be finished editing for those extras for the podcasts. Okay, Atomic Heart wasn't good. Cascoder, I thought it was good. This type of game, and it has a very different things. That was really, the beginning was really good. I really liked the beginning. Very different, but I've also lived in Russia for a few years, so it has some nostalgia for me, I guess. Spider-Man 2 is amazing. Yeah, I still need to play Spider-Man 1. And, yeah. Alienware is going to drop a handheld. Do you think so, Victor? I wouldn't. I bet you they're just so sad right now because all the devices are doing what they could have done years ago. Ripa, I'm surprised that Hogwarts is nowhere to be seen on the awards. It runs the risk of being released too early. Very controversial. I'm. Who knows who's a part of these committees? They could have been like, too controversial. We're not going to include it on the Game of the Year. I think it belongs on here. I actually think it belongs on here more than, actually, which one? Probably Alan Wake 2. I don't know. I still need to buy Alan Wake 2. I do plan on buying that and playing it. Because Alan Wake 2 is the one it was one of the games I'm most excited for with the year, including Dead Space and Resident Evil. Notified to check out the skins. Okay, I'll see if I can check them out soon. Baldur's Gate has to be Game of the Year, upsetting Zelda for second. Schmike. A handheld with Xbox's quick resume is on another level. Interesting. That's good to know. Cascoder for sure. Baldur's Gate is one of those inevitable Game of the Years that I have no interest in because I'm not into D&D. Dude, you don't have to be into D&D to like this. And I agree. I'm actually going to award this first. And this is a prediction. This is the part where we're going to predict what's going to get first at the Game Awards. And it's going to 100% be Baldur's Gate 3. You can see Starfield is not on here. Starfield does not belong to be on the Game of the Year. I have a hard time saying, when I was Dead Space and Resident Evil, in my opinion, I'm go back and forth on this, but I do really want Game of the Years to be reserved for games that are not remakes. I don't think Resident Evil 4 deserves to be on here, even though Dead Space and Resident Evil 4 are my 2 favorite games of the year. I streamed them on, and I even have playthroughs on the Brink channel. I love those games with a passion. They're some of my favorite games ever, but they are remakes. They did not have to, creatively and in a lot of ways did not have to risk much to release them. These other games had to be completely new games and be very creative to do it. A lot of risk. That's kind of why I put that in there. As far as second place, I think it's going to get awarded to... Honestly, there's a good chance Zelda, because people love Zelda, there's a good chance that Zelda and Mario is going to overtake Baldur's Gate, but I would say most people are going to be pissed if this is it right here. Just hardcore gamers, it's going to be there's just no way Baldur's Gate 3 is not first. I think Zelda's going to get second, or Mario Brothers, one of these two is going to get second, and I do think Spider-Man's going to get third. I do think Mario has a chance of getting third too. That's the part where it could go either way with these two. I just don't know. People tend to be big. What do you guys think? Legend of Zelda or Mario? Chad, I'm just not into turn-based games, battle games anymore. That's fine, Chad, but it's a really good story. It's a really good story. Reaper, Baldur's Gate 3 will win. There's a really good lineup here. So I'm surprised. I'm going to be surprised to who wins. Schmike, I'm in the same boat. I need to force myself to play Baldur's Gate, and I'm sure I like it. I've played it. I'm a couple hours into it, and I got stuck in the area because I kept on looking at everything. I couldn't stop. So I'm like, I can't play this now because I was on stream and I was being boring. But yeah, I'm probably gonna play Baldur. We'll see how well it plays on the Legion Go, but maybe I'll play Baldur's Gate 3 on the Legion Go. That is another problem with the Steam Deck, is that certain games just are too small on the deck and don't play too well. Baldur's Gate 3 is one of those. Just a little too small on the Steam Deck. Raichi, did you see Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch? The devs are the real wizards. I actually prefer the facial animations more on the Switch. Really? I'm gonna have to play it. I bought it for my sister for Christmas last year, saying, "Oh, it's gonna be out in January or February, one of those days." But she's a big Potter fan. She's a big pothead, and so I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna get this. Don't worry, sister. We're gonna get it for you." Q2, she just got it and unboxed it today and is playing it today. I'll go try it when I go visit for Thanksgiving. Chad, I grew out of it with Pokemon and Final Fantasy. Yeah, I don't know if it's fair to say grow out with what type of with what it's like with Baldur's Gate 3, but I could respect that. It's not. Yeah, it's a strategy game more than anything, I'd say. Eureka, same. Resident Evil 4 shouldn't be there. They should make a remake and remaster award. I agreed. Honestly, they should do remaster of the year or reimagination of the year. I do think on that, The Last of Us, Resident Evil 4, Dead Space remake should be top contenders for that. And I would say people are going to say Resident Evil 4, but Dead Space remake is amazing and really holds true to the source while just making it so much creepier. Zelda. Yeah, okay. I think I guessed right then. Mario over Spider-Man based on Metacritic. I don't think it's going to be based on Metacritic, but you think so? I have a feeling it's going to be this. I don't think Nintendo, like in the sense they only give one, obviously, so it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. We won't know, but I think these would be the two runner-ups. True Blue Magic Dude, Dead Space Remake, and Hogwarts Legacy are my two favorite games of the year. But I can't justify Hogwarts because too much filler. Alan Wake 2 got too boring for me. This year wasn't great for me. Oh, that sucks, man. Hey, Dead Space Remake was amazing, though. I've liked Starfield. All the games I've liked, but Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space were just so good. And I loved going through Last of Us again on stream. That was really fun. Cascader, Spider-Man is better than Mario Wonder IMO. I believe you on that. I honestly think Mario is going to be this is a very solid Mario. It looks really good. I'm going to be getting it for Christmas for either Susie or one of my kids, and I'm going to play it, of course, myself, and I'm going to play it on one of the devices over there. So, Triple Magic Dude, I really wanted to like Final Fantasy 16, and holy crap, those side quests were boring. That is my problem. I feel like more and more games, side quests are getting boring. They don't. I'd rather have 5 really good side quests than have 50. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Maybe it'd make a good video. Call out all the peeps doing boring side quests. Wolf, are you going to stream tomorrow to unbox your Legion? Should I stream or should I do a short? What form? Should we do a poll real quick, Wolf? Let's do a poll. What would people like to see me do more? Would they like me to do an unboxing? A short or a video, just a quick video on unboxing. I know unboxings are kind of old school, but I like doing them. They're kind of fun. Cascoder, Last of Us was last year on PS5. That's true, so they're not going to do that because it came out for PC this year. That makes sense. I'd still put it in there for PC. Raichi, Baldur's Gate 3 is trash compared to 1 and 2, but it's way more accessible. Also, you can do it with a bear. Raichi, that's such a you take. I don't agree. I was bored with Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I'll be honest. Baldur's Gate 3 is the first Baldur's Gate that I've actually been like, I want to go back and play that. I really want to go back and play that because the characters are so intriguing. Not that they're not in the 1 and 2. That's just not my, like Chad said, I'll be honest, Baldur's Gate's not quite my play style, but if it has a good story, good quests, everything, I am all down for that. And the way it is just, yeah, very intriguing for me. Nicholas, I couldn't get into Baldur's Gate 3. There's way too many dudes trying to bang you. Nicholas, that's like the reason I love it. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm dude, I play so many games where it's vanilla. I'm fine with if a Baldur's Gate 3 slips in every once in a while, I'm fine with that. Victor, as a fighting game fan, it's been solid year hyped for Tekken 8. Isn't Tekken 8 coming out next year? I think it's coming out next year, isn't it? Raichi, Final Fantasy 16 felt more like a Mana game. Oh, interesting. Legend of Mana. That's not a bad thing, Raichi. Chad, unboxing. My favorites this year are Hogwarts, Starfield. Wolf, did you hear me about doing like the... My phone's going off. About doing the one thingy. My favorites this year are Hogwarts, Starfield, Baldur's Gate 3, Dead Space, Bomb Rush. Oh, that's right. And Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk. I still haven't gotten to Cyberpunk Liberty, but I do think that one I'm really excited for. I'm still playing through honestly, I think I've given my streaming is horrible. I've given up, I think, on streaming games all the way through and just streaming them for interesting content. I don't know. Satanic. Oh, here we go. Should Brink unbox the Legion Go on stream as a short? Do a video of the unboxing. Did I close make sure I didn't close it for real. I don't think I closed it. I just closed it on here, right? Did I close it Wait, did I close it all together or did I just close it on the comments? If I accidentally destroyed it, remake it. I'm sorry, Wolf. If not, then okay. I just couldn't read the comments. RoboCop was excellent if you liked the movies. I like the movies, Satanic, and honestly, I don't know where RoboCop would land. It's not an indie game, but it feels a little bit like an indie game, and I've heard okay, thank you, Wolf. I've heard really good things about it. Like RoboCop. I want to play it. It's actually, I think it's going to be one that I'm going to wait for the deals to come out, and I'm going to get it on sale. Raichi, Baldur's Gate 3 is fun, but I try to keep away from the camp. I don't want to be... Jeez, Raichi. Yeah, the R thing. I mean, that's why I only hang out in the camp. Raichi, you should do a video. Enjoy the moment. Oh, I'll enjoy the moment no matter what. Yuripa, about Baldur's Gate 3 thing, everyone wanting you is a bug, according to developers, but I don't believe it. Yuripa, it's a bug. Nah, it's a feature. Dude, as a proud developer, if something like that happened, I'm like, it's a feature. It's a feature. There's no way I'm going to fix that. I don't know. That's probably going to be really frustrating bug to fix if that's a bug. True Blue Magic Dude, I couldn't get into Baldur's Gate 3 just because the combat wasn't for me. Otherwise, it looked great. Spider-Man 2 also has some boring side quests. Only game I felt had best side quests was Dead Space Remake. It doesn't have very many side quests, but maybe that's what makes it so good is the Dead Space side quests. There's not a whole lot of them. And maybe that makes it really good. True Blue Metro Dude, maybe you need to refresh. You guys can also throw out your opinions into chat too, if you with all three. I don't mind streaming. I like streaming. I am sick, but hopefully I'm not throwing up tomorrow. Raichi, RoboCop side quests felt like Yakuza. Is that a good thing or not? I have not played a Yakuza. I've heard really good things about the Yakuzas. Okay, I need to wrap this up. I am starting to like. Oh yeah, while we're waiting for the let's give it a few more minutes, Wolf, and then right before we wrap up, let's end the poll and just see what people have to say. I'm gonna do my story here and just let you guys know what happened to my arm. It's a fun story. You guys learn more about me and all that. I have this little thing right here. You see this little guy? Let's bring in the full cam. This little dude, yes, his eyes glow. He's a Halloween decoration. He's probably 10, 15 pounds. I don't think he's 20, but it's hefty. Probably, let's see, what's that weigh? Probably 10 pounds. My kid comes running onto my bed and like kind of trips. This thing flies into the air and hits me right here. And now I can barely, like, it didn't break anything, but my arm hurts. If it was just a little closer, it would have hit me in the head and potentially knocked me out. And so I'm glad that didn't happen. But I figured I'd give you the story of the gnome and why it's in the background and how it, on top of being sick, my arm just aches now. It's going to be so bruised. It would have broke my collarbone too, probably. But yeah. Okay. Enough about me. Wolf, let's go ahead and end that poll. Hopefully people cared about it. I don't know if people do care. We'll see. Raichi, side quests in Yakuza are weird, and RoboCop side quests have bizarre situations. Oh, but that sounds so good. True Blue Magic Dude closed out the app and went back, and my phone's still bugged. That's an awesome no. Yes, it is an awesome one. I think it's just bricked my deck. That cast Smith for you. I think I just bricked my deck. Dude, I hope not. That cast Smith for you. I hope not. Keep trying. I've had it be almost bricked once. I kept on retrying, kept on reinstalling, kept on rebooting and all that, and it eventually worked. Sometimes you have to let it maybe drain the battery all the way to get it to do that. The little goblin attacked you with the help of a gnome. Yeah, 100%. Oh, it won't turn on. I don't know, man. Let it drain. See if you can figure a way to drain it. But yes, this guy is awesome. And it also hurts really bad. It's hefty. Let's end the poll. Did you end the poll? Oh, you can do timestamps. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Okay, what was the poll results? I don't have that up. Oh yeah, and we have this.
And I hope you're doing well today, and welcome to.
We'll have to watch this some other time, Wolf. I'll watch this sometime. Well, just as a sneak peek, Dune Awakening, Road to Vostok, Derelicts, Rooted, Vane, Renown, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, Under a Rock, Nightingale looks really good. I'm really excited for that one. And Shrouded. All of these are the top 10 games coming in 2024 for survival. They look pretty good. Wolf, on stream, 62% as a short, 25. Do a video of the unboxing. Okay, there you go. I will be doing a quick stream tomorrow, followed up probably by a short too, so people can get both. That cast with 3, I can't even get it on, let alone the BIOS. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. I think I had to keep retrying and retrying. It wouldn't even boot up at all. Eventually it did work. So you might need to open up the device and maybe even do something there. Yuripa, Yakuza side quests are
money, they are weird, and the main quests are serious, which is awesome. I do like that. Chalice, plug it in to see if the charger lights come on. True, that's not a bad way to do it. Just to double check to see if even it's recognizing the power adapter. Richie, you are lucky you bought an open box. That way no one will know you already sneaked a peek before the reveal. I did not buy an open box, Richie, and I am letting that out now. I did not buy one. I should have, but I did not. I just was not patient enough, and I wanted it tomorrow. Nicholas, just a heads up, when you get Legion Go, the newest drivers aren't available yet, so a few games like RoboCop aren't running well yet. They hopefully will update that soon, so you can do it, or you can do it yourself. Nicholas. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, that's the same. The Ally actually has firmware updates that are kind of hard. I need to do a video on that. Just freaking bad at it. I'll do a video on updating all these devices soon. That Casmith for you. The main board had a weird burnt-like smell earlier, a faint smell. That is not good. That is most likely, I don't know if you've done any modifications or done anything else. Could be a capacitor burning out. It could also just be the battery overheating or the screen overheating. The screen and battery overheating can also cause plasticky smells to occur. You want to turn it all off. Maybe even unscrew the back and unplug the battery. But at the end of the day, if it's still under warranty, maybe you can get Steam to return it. But I don't think yours is under warranty anymore. Not return it, fix it. Wolf, the devs of Derelicts wants you to be the devs of Derelicts wants it to be playable on the Steam Deck. Oh, that's awesome. What's Derelict? It looks really good. This is the one that you were talking about that was supposed to be really good, right? Good to know, Wolf. Oh my gosh, you guys are still talking about. There's another game that will also change the engine to Godot. Wow, wow, Wolf, you are on top of this. You should be writing articles. It's all cold. Okay. I've been fiddling with the connections. Ooh, that could cause some issues. But I don't know. Trying to fix the XR air glasses not working. Oof. Yeah, I would still. I've had stuff like that. I would give it time. Maybe see if you can let it drain. Get it to work. Gasmith for you. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be on any longer. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I am going to stream the unboxing when I get it. I don't know when I'm going to get it yet. I'll try. Keep an eye out. I will try to notify. It would be awesome if it came the same time that we get the Steam Deck OLED. Because I'm going to be there trying to get one. But not guaranteed that I will. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for everything you do. See you tomorrow. I will not be streaming on Twitch tonight. I know I need to get back into a really good schedule, but sick and all that. So you guys have a good one. Peace out. Later. Keep an eye out for all the goodies that come from the channel. And you guys are amazing supporters. Love you all. Peace out.